Welcome to Pod Crawlers. I'm Kelly.
I am Eric. This is the 27th episode.
Yeah, I don't have any more adjectives.
Well, how many adjectives begin with T, you know?
Yeah, we've already used pretty much all of them.
On this episode, we have a listener question.
Yes, we do.
We're going to talk about the South Korean movie Arang. And I have two movies that I watched. Kelly did not.
Oh, darn.
You say that every time.
I know.
Rat's Night of Terror and Hell of the Living Dead.
Ooh.
Both have been reviewed as some of the worst movies ever made, and I will not dispute that. First, the question, I guess. Or do we have any old news, old business?
Not that I can think of.
Podcrawlers@gmail.com if you want to email us.
Yeah. Can I ask the question?
Sure.
Okay. And now, I just want to thank you for writing in. This is from James from Scranton. Okay, if that's in Pennsylvania, I believe.
I believe it is.
And he asked us, Dear Podcrawlers, what movie do you think would not be good as an IMAX movie?
Well, you need to think about that. I mean, the obvious ones are like, you know, like the Polonia Brothers movies and Hatchet Man or Hell of the Living Dead. That's tough. What movie would not translate well, I guess?
Well, does that mean recent movies, or does that mean...
Yeah, it's kind of broad. Well, let's tighten it a little bit.
Okay. I know. I don't think Halloween would be good as an IMAX movie because I don't think anybody should watch it.
No. Well, we'll just say any, I guess, mainstream movie.
Blockbuster.
Yeah. Well, most blockbusters are special effects driven. We'll answer it later on.
Yeah.
Our pick for a movie that would not be a good IMAX release at all. It'd be pointless to put on the big screen.
Yes.
All right. We're going to kick things off with Arang.
Arang.
This is from South Korea.
Yes, it is.
Brought to us by our good buddies at Tartan.
Tartan, yes.
They need to give us free movies because we pimp their stuff all the time.
We totally do. If
We
anybody knows anybody at Tartan Video,
we need silk.
You need to forward them our Podcrawlers link so they can listen about how much...
Last episode we talked about how Blue Underground were going out of business or they were closing up, whatever. I hope Tartan does not. Ever.
Yes.
I think Tartan and maybe Tokyo Shock, along with Blue Underground, are my three saving graces of DVDs.
Yes. I agree with Tokyo Shock. Blue Underground,
Well, you don't watch the good stuff.
You're right. The good stuff. The stuff that he's always on here saying that it sucked. That's what he considers the good stuff.
Hey, stick around. Rats of Night of Terror.
Arang. Anyway, synopsis.
Arang. Not the sequel to Booma. That was so bad. Retarded.
A group of friends are being picked off one by some supernatural force. A veteran detective and her rookie partner must solve the mystery before the deadly curse claims the entire group.
I think to say any more would be to spoil it.
Yeah, that's pretty broad, though.
It is broad, but I think it has to be because not to say there's a twist, like, you know, your typical twist at the end, but there is something that to reveal it would be to actually spoil the entire movie.
It's pretty predictable.
To a point. That twist, I kind of saw coming, but I didn't expect it, you know?
I think that I have been a little bit better than picking out the twist than you are. And I'm not sure why that is. Maybe I just, have a zillion things in my head and think, hey, they could go this way, they could go this way. Yeah. But anyway,
what
were you going to say?
I was going to say, it's not really a straight up horror movie.
Yeah.
It is more of a supernatural mystery. I think the cover of the box said like it's CSI meets The Ring or The Grudge or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about CSI, but it's kind of like, a cop procedural movie with a little bit of a supernatural twist.
I agree. A little bit of background of Arang.
When we heard of this movie, we were like, what the hell is an Arang? And we thought they would explain it in the movie, and there's actually like a little thing that says, or basically, Arang is a legend.
Yeah.
But they didn't really say what.
It's a Korean legend.
And you are going to enlighten us.
All right. This is from Wikipedia.
Great source of information.
Who knows if it's true or not?
Love Wikipedia.
Arang is a figure in the folklore of the Miryang area of Korea. According to the legend, she was a daughter of a magistrate of Miryang during the Joseon dynasty. Okay, I know I'm butchering all this, but oh well.
Hey, whatever.
Her wicked nanny conspired to have the servant Beka seize her at night and rape her. However, she resisted, and Beka stabbed her to death. Wow, that's a interesting folklore. Her father, thinking she had eloped with a stranger, resigned his position in shame. Thereafter, whenever a new magistrate was appointed, Arang's corpse would appear. Soon, no one would take the position. At last, a bold man named Yi Sang-sa was appointed to the post, and he promised Arang's ghost that he would avenge her. He had Beka seized and executed. Thereafter, her spirit ceased to trouble the town. The Arangak shrine, where Arang's spirit is venerated, still stands in Miryang, on the Yongnam bluff overlooking the Miryang River. Traditionally, rites were held in her honor on the 16th day of the 4th month of the Chinese calendar.
That would have made a good movie.
Yeah. I want to see this hero that decided to take the magistrate position and avenge Arang's killer.
In the movie, if that legend is,
realistic.
Yeah, and Wikipedia isn't full of crap, or the person who put it there isn't. The movie does have similarities to that legend,
Yeah.
but it's not really 100% faithful. But to say any more would be to spoil.
Well, we don't want to do that.
No. The movie's good, but I don't know if I can really recommend it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are better
movies to go see. Shudder, Reincarnation. Yes.
others.
Moving on to 2 movies I saw. Kelly did not. She's going to take a nap now. These both were directed by the same guy, some Italian guy, who I think recently died, Don't know his name. It really doesn't matter, because when it boils down to it, it's the movie that people remember, not the person.
To a certain extent.
Well, it depends. If you transcend movies, if you are a character, like Alfred Hitchcock, he's remembered not only because of his movies, but he was so ingrained in, I don't want to say culture, but pop culture maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Rats, Night of Terror. After some big apocalypse, mankind is driven beneath the earth. However, some humans are tired of this subterranean life and go topside to live nomadic lives. Some time after this, a group of said nomads come across an abandoned town. They hole up in a bar/hotel where they find food and supplies. As they unravel the mystery behind this abandoned shelter of sorts, they become assaulted by rats. With their bike tires eaten by the rats, they must struggle to survive through the Night of Terror. That actually sounds better than the actual movie.
I believe it.
It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but the most stupid. No, you know what? It's probably the worst, but it's not the most unwatchable. The acting is bad. It is dubbed, too. So the dubbing is bad, also.
Lovely.
The effects, the rats, in an effort to make them look vicious and to make them appear as if they're swarming, in some scenes, some shots, they're shown, I don't know if they're real rats or fake rats, they're on a treadmill. And yeah,
No.
I'm not shitting you.
Oh my god.
So if you like that level of special effects, you're pathetic.
That's horrible.
I recommend this movie, though, but only for a laugh and a groan. Or two. Or a dozen. It's a bad movie. It's horrible.
Sounds like one of the worst movies ever.
Well, the end, I don't want to give anything away, but the twist at the end, it made me just groan, just completely. I was shaking my head and whatnot. The next movie didn't make me groan. Maybe moan in pain. Hell of the Living Dead. Hell of the Living Dead has been known through many other titles, including Zombie Creeping Flesh, Cannibal Virus, Night of the Zombies, Zombie 4, Zombie 5 Ultimate Nightmare, Zombie Inferno, and Zombie of the Savannah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, you heard of it. Zombies basically are caused by an experimental gas, and that's all you really need to know. There's stock footage where it's obvious stock footage because it doesn't match
The type of quality.
right, exactly, and it's other characters are talking over it, and you're wondering, well, why can't we see them in this environment? Because it's stock footage. But that's the least of this movie's worries. Bad acting, very bad. There are plot holes galore, just one after another. For instance, the gist of the movie is that this crack police squad is sent to this, I don't know, a gas factory where this experimental gas escaped to get to the root of it and, I don't know, turn off the faucet or something.
So, yeah.
Right. Well, they're a crack police squad. They're shown saving a hostage situation. And they're really good, I guess, in the world of the movie. But as we find out, they really suck. One guy, several times through the movie, figures out, hey, shoot the zombies in the head, they'll go down. The first time, okay? The second time where they're fighting the zombies, where do you think the crack police squad shoots the zombies? Not in the head. And he says again, shoot them in the head. This goes on again, I think, once or twice more. Really bad.
I have to say this, though. In most zombie movies, usually people have to be told, like, at least 3 times, shoot them in the head.
I know, but those people are normally just normal people. This was a crack police anti-terrorist unit.
Oh, when you're saying crack, do you mean they're like narcs?
They're on crack. They are crazy. Anywho, and there's a reason for the gas. The industrialized countries of the world plot to destroy third world countries through this gas. So I guess they release the gas, and the third world peoples become zombies and eventually starve and kill each other or whatever.
Lovely.
Isn't there an easier way to destroy third world countries?
I would think so.
Maybe just let them be because they're going to destroy themselves through civil wars and famine, right?
Probably.
Right. The movie is way too long. I think it's 100 minutes. It should have been really 70, 75 minutes. Like Rats, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And even though Rob Zombie ruined Halloween, the movie,
Yes.
these two movies, I think their reputations are secure as two of the worst movies ever made.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot to say about those.
Too much. Now, we're going to go back to that question James from Scranton sent to us. What movies would not be... They'd be pointless to see on an IMAX screen. I don't know if we could just say just one movie.
I don't know. I mean...
You could say, like, any romantic comedy would be pointless
Yes.
to see on an IMAX.
I agree.
Actually, any comedy... I don't know. Because IMAX, I mean, you want to see a big spectacle.
I think probably any, obviously comedies, like you said, but any horror movie that's more like ghost related.
More supernatural.
Yeah, where it's not, big. Not like, with Pulse and all that
Right.
stuff where ghosts are walking through,
Right.
the scenes all the time. But I'm thinking in my head I have an American Haunting.
Yeah, that'd be a bigger disaster.
Any period piece would not be good. Unless it's like a Western or something.
A Western
where
or...
there's action.
Right, or if there are epic battle scenes.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a Pride and Prejudice or a Sense of Stability.
That's what I was more thinking.
Right. Basically anything low-key, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say, a specific title.
It's almost easier to say the ones that would be good to see.
That you wish would
Yeah.
have been on the IMAX screen, or it might be in the future.
Yeah.
Recently, Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween would not be good
No.
in any format.
No format at all. One movie that I would like to see, I know it's a little off topic, but I would like to see Transformers in IMAX.
That would be excellent.
A little scary because it was very loud and, a lot of stuff going on. In IMAX, it would just be like, bam!
Well, we went to the movies to see Halloween. One of the theaters was converted to an IMAX theater. And this is how they converted it. They put in a bigger screen.
Yes.
And that was it.
The screen was the entire
Wall.
wall from top to bottom. No kidding. And that, I think, would probably, that would be too big.
Yeah.
For me.
No, I agree. For me, too.
I like big screens, I guess, but that's a little overkill.
Well, plus, too, the theater itself was small.
Yeah.
And I don't think they took out any seats. I don't think I've ever been in that theater, actually. But everything except the screen looked like it had been there forever, or since the place had opened.
What I thought was kind of funny was that Harry Potter was supposed to be showing in the IMAX theater.
And I guess no one bought a ticket.
And the door was wide open. There was no movie playing at all.
Right.
It was supposed to start at 1:30, and we were there around 2:30.
And nothing.
And the door was wide open.
I mean, nothing was playing anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
So
You would think they would limit the showings of the IMAX movies in the first place, because I think the movie
you don't
times
need
for
one
that...
in the
they were-
middle of the day.
No.
Even on a Saturday.
No. Anywho, yeah, I'd agree. Transformers, that'd be kind of cool. Fantastic Four,
Maybe,
one and two,
yeah.
like just the big special effects movies. Yeah, I don't know if that really answered your question, James. It was kind of I don't know, kind of an open-ended question.
If it didn't answer your question, you want to get more specific, you can always email us again.
Email us a more specific question.
Yes.
Yes. Bad
All
question.
right.
No, what is it? There are no bad questions. What was it? Like, there are no stupid questions, only stupid people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that James is stupid?
You can email us.
That's very rude.
Or not. Podcrawlers@gmail.com if you wish.
Yes.
Yes. Next episode, we will talk about
Some classics.
some classics. Just a little coming soon, if you will. The Randy Quaid masterpiece, Black Cadillac. The Grudge 2, starring the magnificently horrible Amber Tamblyn. And a movie that does not have a special place in my heart. Is Snakes on a Plane.
It wasn't as bad as you think it was.
We'll find out how bad it was, or is, still is, next week, or whenever this episode's going to be up, or the next episode's going to be up.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
All right. I'm Kelly.
I'm Eric.
And this has been Podcrawlers.